We're now joined by Marquaze Parker. Marquez committed to the Bearcats last night, kind of when everyone or most people were sleeping. Marquez, defensive lineman, 6'3", 255 pounds, the 13th best prospect in Arkansas out of West Memphis. Marquez, welcome into the show.
Appreciate it.
So let's talk a little bit about the recruiting process first. You look at your offer list: Arkansas State, Arkansas Pine Bluff, Central Arkansas, Memphis, UNLV, and then Cincinnati. What was it about Cincinnati that stood out in that group?
Well, Cincinnati one is like they're Power Five, so that separates them a little bit from the rest of them. It's just like a connection. Like soon as I got on campus, I ain't even want to go home. Honestly, that's how what I'm saying. The coaches they kept it real. They ain't waste my time. Like the head coach called me. That's really what did it. When the head coach called me, he called me twice. He checked up on me. They let me know that they really wanted me, and the expression on their face when I committed was like, you know what I'm saying. They seemed like they've been waiting. Like you know what I'm saying. They've been waiting. So I feel like that's where it best for me and my team run a 3-4 and they run a 3-4 too. So, it's like a perfect fit.
What was that camp experience like, and being able to be on campus?
Well, to me, camp experience, it was easy for me because, I'm just you know what I'm saying? It just came easy to me. So I did my thing, and campus was great, man. It's a beautiful thing up there. They get new facilities, $130 million facilities, and they transferring. You know what I'm saying? They about to go to Nike, I think, if I ain't mistaken. Yeah, they going to the Big 12. They gonna play SEC schools and big time schools, so they give me a chance, you know what I'm saying, to show the world what I'm about. But like the campus and all, it's nice. They got their buildings, like it's like downtown. So like the campus is like downtown. It's like in the center of downtown. And the football stadium is in the center, like the direct center of the campus. So like the students walk by, see the football field. The football field, he said it's open to anybody. Like I was there, it was some random people playing frisbee on the football field. Like, you know what I'm saying? They don't, you know what I'm saying, run the kids off and nothing like that. They're really a friendly program and they open to their community.
So you finished your junior season with 17 tackles for loss, 4.5 sacks. I turn on your film, I watch it, I see a guy that primarily used as a rush edge in that 3-4 defense, but you show a lot of explosion, a lot of athleticism off the edge, and then it seems like you pursue really well sideline to sideline. What has this staff told you as far as how they want to utilize you in their system?
Basically, I'm gonna be like, mostly the DN, but they said I could. They gonna let me stand up a little bit, just a little bit. But he said I could be the stand up end or I can be like the true DN. So said I could be the stand up true DN. He said I could move all across the D line with my athleticism.
So you look at Coach Bryan Brown, obviously the new defensive coordinator. I was talking to Malik Van, who's at Cincinnati right now. He was telling me over the weekend one of the things that he likes about Bryan Brown is the freedom that the defensive line has in this new
Yeah,
system. Um, Walt Stewart, your lead recruiter, what's that relationship like with Walt, and what has Walt told you with how you fit into the program?
he told me, when he first contacted me, he got on the phone, and when he first recruited me, he was telling me like, he was like I could fit perfect. He was telling me he liked how I play, he liked how physical I get, he liked the explosiveness, and he said I'd be a perfect fit for their defense. And he said he only recruit guys that you know what I'm saying he want to play for the program. So he don't just recruit anybody just because they got a name or star. So he recruit guys that he want to play. He feel like and he wanted me from day one. He just said I can be a good fit and he said there's no doubt that I'll produce in that defense because their defense is explosive, fast.
So you played this last season at around 240 pounds. You're up to 255, 260.
Yes, sir.
How much of an impact has that weight gain had on your game?
Um, I wouldn't say it's had like an impact. I mean, sometimes I don't. It still feel like you know what I'm saying I'm 240, but probably the old lineman. You know what I'm saying I'm a little heavier now, so They double team blocks. They're not just gonna, just drive me or anything. So I'm a little heavier. I feel like, I still got my explosiveness. I'm more explosive than last year. So I'm more explosive at 260 than last year, 255. So I done gained weight, more explosive. So it's all working out for the good.
So you mentioned Cincinnati's transition to the Big 12. How much of an impact did that play on your decision?
Well, that was like pretty much that was a big impact because I knew like I wanted to play against the top competition. Yeah, I wanted to play top notch competition, and you know what I'm saying. I knew I was a Power Five guy, you know, so I wanted to play against competition, and uh, so I can get to the league.
So we were talking off air before this. You were given an 86 grade by 247 Sports, rated the 13th best player in Arkansas. You mentioned you feel that you're one of the top 5 players in the state. What kind of chip does that put on your shoulder with, maybe the disrespect you feel?
It just they only gave me them stars because you know what I'm saying I had committed before 5 minutes before I committed I was unranked. 5 minutes after I committed, I was a 3 star. So it's all about, you know what I'm saying, just critics. And I feel like, they just, you know what I'm saying, put me somewhere on. I appreciate the stars and all, but they just put me somewhere on there. I feel like I'm a top 5 athlete in the state. You look at my film, it shows that I'm top 5. I'm going to show everybody, you know what I'm saying, this season coming up, I'm just going to keep working. And this is going to, you know what I'm saying, I'm just hungry to get number 1. I'm going to be the number 1 in the state. I believe that.
So I'm sure people are going to watch this and love to hear that confidence that you have. When you look at Cincinnati as a program and all of the improvements and changes going on around campus, what are you looking forward to the most once you get to Cincinnati?
And I'm looking forward to like the education part, graduating, and because I heard the D line coach told me, he said the D lineman there, the D lineman there has the second highest GPA. That's my little brother. D lineman
Oh,
there
that's all
has the
right,
second.
man.
He got the second high. The D lineman got the second highest GPA. It's the quarterbacks, then it's the D lineman. Out of the whole team, they got the second highest GPA. So I get there, graduated. Sarge Gardner went number 4 overall. So what kind of?
Exactly. Yeah.
Nah.
So I know it's a little early right now, with you just now heading into your senior season. But what are your plans when you get on campus as far as a major? What you want to do after football?
Sports management, and business. I know I'm gonna do business and something to do with like football. Like maybe I could be a coach or something when I leave.
Lastly, before I let you get out of here, so this is the time of year where a lot of kids are doing the camp circuit. What are your plans for the rest of the summer, and what are you wanting to improve on heading into your senior year?
We I'm not going to any more like college camps or anything, but we have team counts. We got a team count at Bryan coming up Tuesday. So you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be some competition there, good competition. And I'm just gonna keep working on. I'm just gonna keep working on everything, footwork. You know what I'm saying, so I can keep working on footwork, heel line, playing heel line, and block shedding. I'm working on that a lot. Block shedding, pass rushing, just everything. Cause I can get better at everything. It ain't just one thing.
Well, Marquaze, we definitely appreciate you coming on with us tonight, and we look forward to following your senior season before you get up here to Cincinnati.
Yes, sir. Go Bearcats.